Allison Holker's daughter Weslie, 16, defends her NDA use for Stephen's tWitch boss funeral. Allison Holker's teenage daughter, Weslie, has come to her defense amid backlash she's facing for asking mourners to sign an NDA at husband Stephen's tWitch boss funeral following his 2022 suicide. Weslie, 16, used Instagram Live on Friday to address the cyberbullying she and her 36-year-old mom, who has a new boyfriend, have received. "My stepdad's been gone for 2 years and I'm still getting hate comments," she said in a clip that's now posted on her profile. Addressing the non-disclosure agreements in her social media video, Weslie said, "Y'all love to argue about the NDAs. But on one day, we had an open casket viewing for Stephen. We had a funeral and then we had a week, and my mom asked for NDAs to be signed when we were seeing Stephen's body because God forbid somebody that went to that took a photo of Stephen and put it on the internet or shared it with somebody else." She explained, "That's the type of thing that NDAs are for. It's not so you can never talk about Stephen." Regarding her mother, the protective daughter continued, "She understands at the end of the day, like, this is family. So y'all want to disrespect her. While she's still nice, she's still kind, she's still forgiving, but you have to know, like, even when Stephen was alive, people that attended our events, they would have to sign NDAs. But now, just because it's my mom handing the paper, it's different, and it's just annoying." Weslie also said the day of the funeral did not turn out the way she and her mother had hoped. That whole day was supposed to be beautiful, and instead, it was less than that. "We were going to say our goodbyes, and instead, people were yelling at each other and bashing my mom, and that's a day that's taken away from her. She can't remember it as being the day that we all wanted to be because his family was making it otherwise." Elsewhere in the long-winded statement, she shared, "It's just complicated and for no reason. It's not just a social media gig. This is literally my life. I'm so sick of getting hate comments and seeing my mom get hate for literally losing the person that she loves. And I have siblings. This is their dad. This is who they're going to grow up and they're going to see all this on social media that's so hurtful," she said of her 8-year-old brother Maddox and 5-year-old sister Zaya. Holker's This Far memoir was announced in September and has a February 5th release date. Weslie said in her recording that she was never legally adopted by Boss, but insisted that he literally raised her from the age of 1. Holker and Boss, who was well known for his DJ gig on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, married in 2013. "I get that my relationship with Stephen seems complicated, but this man raised me my entire life, since I was 1, Weslie said to the camera while dressed in an oversized gray hoodie. "I have a biological dad. I have a relationship with him, but Stephen was the person that raised me. He literally raised me, and it's hurtful to see so many news stories. It's so much more complicated, and I don't know how to explain it well," the high school student said in her rambling post. With a mop of sandy blonde curls falling around her face, she passionately emphasized, "This is my dad. This is not, like, a joke to me. For 13 years, my parents were together, and for 13 years he was the person that I would go to about everything. He's the person that I would cry to. He would wake me up every morning, we'd get breakfast, and he was the person I'd see when he'd get home from work. We lived in the same 4 walls, and now I'm getting hate for him leaving, and I don't get it. It's hurtful." Fans have not held back in shaming Allison for choosing to air out her late spouse's alleged addiction struggles and the alleged sexual abuse he endured, which she said she learned of from reading his journals. Boss family is also preparing to fight back over the forthcoming claims about him in her literary release. A source close to the situation revealed to DailyMail.com, tWitch's family is preparing to fight back against Allison after she came out with those scathing allegations about him. The family disapproves what she said and will be speaking out about the untruths. It was also noted that Stephen's relatives have not received an advanced copy of her book and have to wait for the book to be released, just like everyone else. Once the memoir comes out, the family plans on releasing another statement, the insider claimed. They don't believe she's telling the full truth and rather that she has been misleading the public. The source continued, "The family is fired up and won't be sitting back much longer, especially after what she put them through. They're furious that they were not given an advanced copy, let alone not given a heads up about what's inside the book." It was also said that the family is not able to say much due to being forced to sign the NDA following tWitch's death on December 13, 2022.